All right, this is Michael Sandoval from National Review Online, Battle 10's blog. I'm here with Cory Gardner, who is running for the 4th Congressional District in the state of Colorado. And we're here to chat briefly with a few questions for Cory here, just 3 weeks away. What is the viewpoint from where you are, well, you're standing, but from where you sit and as far as the race goes, what is your final 3-week plan?
You know, it's going to work. The final plan is to work tirelessly to get our message of job creation, economic opportunity, cutting spending, balancing the budget out to the voters of the 4th Congressional District. We're excited to be where we are. I announced early on with a plan to cut spending because I firmly believe we've got to reduce spending, end the wasteful disregard of taxpayer dollars so that we can get government out of the way and let America work. The people of the 4th Congressional District are common sense. They understand what it's like to work hard to make ends meet. And wherever I go, whether it's Baca County or here in Burlington, Colorado, or Larimer County, people are excited about our message. They're excited about our campaign. And over the next 3 weeks, we are going to work tirelessly to make sure that we stand up for the Constitution of this country and win on November 2nd.
One of the key issues or things that has come up, at least in the last month or so, has been Representative Betsy Markey's unwillingness to engage in a debate. And I think this last week you debated an empty chair. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to just, not be able to exchange ideas with your opponent. What is Betsy Markey running away from?
Debates are an important part of the process. It gives the people of the district a chance to understand why somebody should be elected, or why, in this case, the incumbent should be re-elected. I think she's afraid to, and because she can't justify her votes for the 4 horsemen of liberal politics: the health care bill, the cap and trade bill, the stimulus bill, co-sponsoring card check. They're out of step with this district. You can't get any more out of step with this district than voting 94% of the time with Nancy Pelosi.
Do you have any concern about the other 2 candidates? I know that some of the Democrats are hanging their hat on possible wild card. I think that's how the Denver Post described them. Do you anticipate that would be an issue going into November 2nd? Because this is a district that has voted not insignificantly for third-party candidates in the past. Can you talk a little bit about that? And the second part of that question certainly is, Tuesday is when the election essentially starts. Nothing can be taken for granted, and what else? What can we expect in the last 3 weeks, not only from you but from your opponent?
Well, obviously we got in this race building a campaign from the grassroots to beat anybody that was in it, and so that's what we're aiming for. So no matter what happens, we got in this race knowing that we were going to win no matter who was in the race against us, and so that's what we're aiming for. Starting on Tuesday with the ballots that go out, we're going to work tirelessly around the clock, meeting people throughout the district, across the Eastern Plains and throughout northern Colorado, and sharing our message. And so it's about making sure that we can travel all the places that we're going to, wear the tires out even more. But we're excited, and certainly would be honored to earn people's support throughout the district, and I hope they'll visit us on our website, CoryGardner.com. Join us on Facebook. We're going to get this thing done, but I can't do it without your help, and would be honored to earn your support.
Not that you're counting any chickens, but certainly the good news in the last week, the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee has pulled some resources out of the district. The National Republican Congressional Committee has moved some money down to Scott Tipton in the 3rd Congressional District. The bellwether has moved from the 4th Congressional District to the 3rd. What do you see as sort of part of that larger Republican wave, not only in Colorado but across the country, as far as Republicans not only taking the House but really being able to pick up a sizable majority in November?
Well, you're right. We can't take anything for granted, but what we've seen in Colorado is an effort to try to gain 2 House seats and 3 House seats, and not just protect one. And what we seem to see from the Democrat side is to protect 1 seat and perhaps to give up on some of the others. And so we're going to work hard to win. I know Scott Tipton and Ryan Fraser are working hard to win their seats, but nationally, people are getting the same message. It's about the economy. It's about jobs. It's about an overburdensome government, and that's what we're in this thing to share our message about. Why we'll be different beginning in 2011 when we take back the U.S. Congress.
And this is the final question. The pledge that the Republicans have released, I know you've talked a little bit about that, but I think what's on everybody's mind, and I know I talked to Scott about this, I know I talked to Ryan Fraser about this, how should Republicans hold your feet to the fire should you be elected in November? Because certainly there are expectations of things like the health care bill being repealed, and I know you talked about that, the difficulty of that, given that President Obama will still be in office. How can constituents keep your feet to the fire?
Absolutely. The work begins for this country on November 3rd, and people will start holding our feet to the fire and being accountable for our actions November 3rd once the election is over. And that's what's been so great about the new activism that we've seen. People who are going to hold our feet to the fire, who will attend our town meetings, who will contact the office, email us, call us when they see us on the streets, making sure that we're doing what we said we would do. We have an opportunity this November to really get our country headed back in the right direction. And we have got to use that opportunity for good and to make sure that we're actually doing what we say we will do.
Thanks, Cory.